Hey guys, Chris with Headlight Revolution here. I've got a Jeep JK in the shop again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to outfit the rear of the vehicle with the GTR lighting LED bulbs. Now we're going to be running the carbide series in both the reverse light and the brake and turn signal bulb slots. I'm going to show you guys how to wire the resistor. There's nothing to it. Let's get started. There are so many bulbs available for this Jeep that we tested a few models before we settled on the carbide series bulbs. They are impressive and extremely bright. Alright guys, the cool part about Jeeps, there's nothing to them when it comes to taking them apart. We've got 4 Phillips screws here for the taillight. You can do this with a screwdriver just as well. Now some of these Jeeps have cool taillight covers on them, and the process is still the same. You just pull these 4 screws out and the taillight should come right out. Take it and just push it toward the inside of the vehicle. And there you have it. Let's pop the bulbs out here. Just twist and pull. Now you can set the taillight off to the side, and now we're just working with our wiring and our bulb slots here. These carbide series LED bulbs are a direct plug and play replacement for the old bulbs. It is important to get the correct bulbs that match your old ones. Now, one thing to keep in mind is these bulbs are polarity specific, and what that means is they can go in one way and they'll work. If you put them in the other way, they simply won't power on. It's not a big deal. Just pop the bulb out, flip it around, reinstall it. Now, I'm going to hop in the Jeep. I'm going to make sure that my bulbs are functioning before I go any further. And then the next step is going to be to do the resistor wiring, button this thing up, and we should be set. Now, the next step in installing these taillights properly is installing the resistors. You need these so that you don't get fast blink. And fast blink is what happens when, for example, you get a tail light out or a front turn signal out and you hit your turn signal. It'll blink really rapidly, it's really annoying, it's just not what we want. We want it to operate as close to factory as possible. With these, that's possible. All you need to do is mount the resistor to some solid metal, and on these Jeeps right in here, there's plenty of solid metal. Now, there's 2 wires coming off of this resistor. Those 2 wires go to the ground and turn signal wire on the vehicle itself. I'm going to show you guys which wires that is. There's nothing to it. We're going to solder it in this video. You don't have to solder it. It's absolutely up to you. GTR lighting includes T-taps in this kit so that all you have to do is just clasp them together and the connection's made. Now on these Jeeps, they go through some mud, some water sometimes, and in northern Minnesota, which is where we are, we don't need any corrosion knocking this taillight out. So we're going to solder it, we're going to tape it up, everything's going to be just perfect. Now we can go ahead and install our bulbs. Just line up the tabs and twist the bulb into place. Nice part is these sockets are a little bit different. Even though they take the same style bulb, they're a little bit different, so you can't mix them up, your reverse and your taillight. So now that this is done, take our plastic piece here. This plastic piece comes off on these Wrangler taillights. It's not a big deal. Just make sure that it's in there when you put it back together. Insert the taillight and just push it to the outside. When we took it apart, we pushed it to the inside. To reinstall it, just push it to the outside. Now at this point, before you put the screws back in the taillight, you're going to want to hop in the Jeep and test everything, make sure it works. So go ahead and hop in, turn your turn signal on, hit the brake lights, put the Jeep in reverse carefully, set the e-brake first, make sure everything operates fine. Alright guys, as you can tell, this is a huge upgrade over stock. Now, if you like what we did here, you're going to love what we did on the headlights of this same Jeep. Check out these videos to see how to upgrade your headlights, your fog lights, your interior lights. We've got everything figured out on these Jeeps. We've got all the products on our website. Check us out at headlightrevolution.com. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.